Hello everybody, my name is Peter Morris and I am president of the board at the Westchester Area Senior Center, and welcome to Week at the Races.
Hi, I'm Brenda Russell with Fiorenza's Food for Friends, and we want to welcome you to a Week at the Races with the Westchester Senior Center.
Hi, this is Brian Ward, and welcome to the Week at the Races.
Hi, I'm Sophia Ming. I am from Henderson's Student United Way Club, and welcome to the Week of the Races.
Hi, welcome to Week at the Races. I'm Claudia from the Chester County Food Bank, and we are so excited that this event is going on. Have a great time.
Hi, my name is Dan. I'm from Kildare, and welcome to a night at the races.
Hi, I'm Mary Kay O'Rourke, and welcome to Week at the Races.
Hi, I'm Andrea from Keller Williams Real Estate. Welcome to the Week at the Races.
Hi, I'm Ann Hatfield, one of the associate pastors at Westminster Presbyterian Church, and we want to say welcome to the Week at the Races.
Hi, I'm Diane Herron, Mayor of Westchester. Welcome to Week at the Races.
Hello everybody, my name is Peter Morris and I am the president of the board of the Westchester Area Senior Center. I'm coming to you as part of our large annual fundraising, which is known this year as Week at the Races as opposed to Night at the Races. COVID has had the same effect here at the Senior Center as it's had in a lot of aspects of life. We can't have our live annual Night at the Races. So this year we're pivoting a little bit and coming to you virtually and have expanded the event to be Week at the Races.
Hi everyone, my name is Kathy Sullivan. I'm the Executive Director here at the Westchester Area Senior Center. And first, welcome to our Week at the Races 2020. First one ever. Many of you here joining us tonight have done Night at the Races with us for several years, when we've had the room next door to me right now packed to the gills with people having a great time and the noise level breaking all the cameras and having a great evening. And obviously, don't need to tell all of you that are checking in, needing to change pace like everything else all of us are doing this year. So welcome to our virtual Week at the Races. And I thought what I would do is start by going back a little bit in how we sort of got to this event and where things are. The only superstition I've ever had in life was around Friday, March 13th. And it just so happens that Friday, March 13th is when our Westchester Area Senior Center, unfortunately, had to close because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I'd love to say I went home and put my feet up that weekend and kind of thought about how I could relax and we would all just have a good time for a couple of days. The reality is, I went home and immediately started lining up everything from computers to telephones to email lists to everything we had so that I could hit the ground running that weekend to figure out how we could get the help we needed. And what I very quickly came to learn, I want to say by about Saturday, that Saturday at 5 o'clock, was truly forget the Zoom calls, forget the email lists, forget all of that. Truthfully, all I really needed was my cell phone. And I hit one particular app we all have, Contacts. And I did two things. I started calling just a few people that I thought could help us out. And I started emailing the people who I know prefer that. And then, you know you're out there. Then I texted, because some of you are watching this. Then I texted several of you and started saying, we need some help. What can you do? When can we talk? By Monday at about 1 o'clock. So we're now on the 16th. I am happy to say, and that's what makes this senior center such a great place to be. I had as many, if not more, people calling saying, what can I do? What can we do? How can we help? Blew me away.
Well, the food bank has been here for 10 years in existence in Chester County. We serve the entire county. Our mission is to make sure that we bring the best and healthiest food to the members of the county that are food insecure as we possibly can. What we do for the senior center is make sure that that mission continues here. We want to make sure that the seniors of our community have exactly what they need. And I will tell you that the Senior Center has been brilliant in helping to make sure that the seniors of this community have gotten exactly what it is that they've needed, especially through this pandemic.
Hi, my name is Dane Gray. I'm the owner of Kildare's Irish Pub in Westchester. When, I guess, the whole COVID shutdown, we'll call it, back in March happened, obviously it took us a week or two to work out what we were going to do as a business. But the one thing we realized very quickly was as affected as we were still more fortunate than a lot of people in the area. So back then I was working with Mayor Diane Herron and her assistant Emily and asked them people that they knew that needed help, that we could help. Just with food, preparing food, stuff that we already do. So reached out through them, got in contact with Kathy, and we actually sold these shirts to raise money. For every shirt we sold, provided a meal to someone who needed it, and the Senior Center was a big beneficiary of that.
I know a lot of people in the community that work for organizations. They were volunteering for organizations and they couldn't volunteer. And so, okay, well, if you're not volunteering, how are they operating? So I started to ask people, and I got in contact, and that's how I met Kathy Sullivan from the Senior Center. And we ended up choosing 5 restaurants and 5 organizations, and we provided restaurant quality meals to help the restaurants stay afloat a little bit. And overall, I think we served over 1,000 meals, and we raised over $5,000. And I've met some incredible people along the way, and there's nothing better than helping and feeling like you're making a difference in somebody's life, even if it's a day.
Hi, I'm Ann Hatfield, one of the pastors at Westminster Presbyterian Church, just down the street from the Senior Center. It is a delight to be able to be here to speak on behalf of our partnership with the Senior Center. It has been going on for decades, and it really is a joy. And we are so proud to be able to support this community, to give in different ways, whether it's financially or through the times and the generous donations of our congregation. We have a number of members who are very intimately involved in the Senior Center and all the work that is going on here. With the pandemic, of course, the hands-on volunteering is not happening as it was. So we're trying to be creative and find other avenues for continuing the partnership to keep it strong and to keep it vibrant so we can reach out into the community and support all of our seniors.
So as the mayor of Westchester, I know, as well as most people in this community do, that this senior center is critical to our community. This center provides so many much needed and valuable services to our seniors. The intergenerational programs are fabulous. The financial support and tax preparation services, my mother has actually used, and they are incredibly valuable. And I think that just the fact that our seniors have a place to go, a place to gather during normal times and have meals together is so important for their quality of life and for their dignity and for their happiness.
You know, this year is very different at the Senior Center. We were forced to close as of March 13th and are still closed as of this date. So we had to become creative and try to figure out how we can continue to meet the needs of our senior citizens. Just because COVID has arrived doesn't mean that those needs went away. So we, as an organization, have tried to meet those needs, and we've gone more to a food bank arrangement now, where every Wednesday we have food available for our seniors to pick up, and also if they can't come and pick up, we actually deliver food to them. So despite the COVID virus, we hope that we're still trying to be sensitive to and meet the needs of our seniors in the best way we can under the circumstances.
Hello, I'm Mary Kay O'Rourke, immediate past president of the Board of Directors of the Senior Center. I wish we were all in person right now cheering on our horses. Thanks for joining our week at the races, though. My journey with the center as a board member and then president began 6.5 years ago. I saw firsthand millions of times how we accomplished our goal of enriching the lives of our senior neighbors through friendship, activities, education, and nourishment. Our friends and neighbors have relied on the center for some pretty fundamental needs. You all know that. As a donor, my husband Mike and I know that the Senior Center and the board and the staff are smart stewards of our gifts from people like you. The Senior Center staff has been recognized as the go-to leaders for our seniors, and our dollars go a long way. Then COVID-19 hit, and boom, the doors closed. And what happened? The staff became nimble, quick, light, and agile. In just a few short days, Kathy and the team found a way to respond to the most fundamental needs, nourishment. You know the rest. Since March, more than 50,000 meals have been provided. 50,000. That's really hard to comprehend. It's like filling Citizens Bank Park to capacity and feeding all the fans and all the staff and having leftovers. And not with hot dogs, but with good, nutritious food. 50,000 is just amazing. So here's my message. First, a huge shout out to the staff and the board for being nimble and responsive and filling a critical need. And secondly, a huge shout out and thank you to all of you who helped fund and bag and distribute and deliver. And lastly, we have to remember that our doors will open again, and we need to be ready. We haven't lost sight of that goal, but until then, and with your help, we need to make it work now. Thanks for your confidence and your support.
Today we bought some flowers from Produce Junction and other things like that to give out to the seniors here. And we also made cards because we just want to help them and remind them that even through this difficult time that there is hope and that we really are just thinking about them.
Wesy Bank is proud to participate in this annual event for the Westchester Area Senior Center as it brings much needed funds to the community and to the organization. As we all know, throughout this pandemic, the need to help our seniors continues to grow. And this, especially this year, our fundraiser is in high demand to bring in the needed funds to continue to feed the seniors in our community.
We are a nonprofit that partners free sources of food with other nonprofits that feed the hungry. We are working with the Westchester Senior Center to provide them with food recovered from local businesses that they can then distribute to their clients. And we also have some board members that are doing food drives that are directly being donated to the Senior Center.
I was looking for an opportunity to do a food drive. I did a few with our neighborhood, and then kind of coincidentally through another email chain with the Barn Hoops. I don't know if you're, they're a big proponent, big sponsor of the organization. They had alerted me to the food program essentially, and how impactful, influential the Westchester Senior Center was in helping the community deliver meals. And so I thought it was a really great partnership between our organization and the Westchester Senior Center. So recently did a food drive with a friend of mine, Matt Ficca, in his neighborhood where we collected about 200 pounds of food and delivered it to the Senior Center, and they just advised that I guess all the food was already distributed. So it was a great success.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Michael O'Rourke. I have here a small representation of the Barn Hoops Foundation. We're a group of men that meet together and play basketball every Monday and Thursday night. This is where we meet. This is a barn on my wife's and my property. Out of this Barn Hoops group, we have provided my wife as president at one time, Peter Morris as current president, board members Dennis O'Hara, Dave Maurer, Bill Wilson was a one-time president. So we have always been involved with the Senior Center and are proud of our affiliation with the Senior Center. Every year we raise money and we put it towards charities which we think are good charities. We started with Coaches versus Cancer, and now we are still hooked up with Coaches versus Cancer, Bringing Hope Home, St. Christopher's Hospital, and of course our beloved Senior Center. So we would like to say that we are very proud of the Westchester Senior Center. We're very proud of what they do, and we're very proud to be a part of it. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, seniors!
What do you think about this food program?
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I was able to get eggs and milk quite a few times, which I really needed. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that same thing's happening with.
Hi, I'm Mary Winters. I'm here all the time. I'm generally a Friday morning front desk receptionist as a volunteer. I love it here. I miss it here. I miss all the people. I can't wait to get back to see them. This program is excellent. It gives supplements for a lot of the people who wouldn't otherwise be able to take advantage of getting free food. And these people here, the ladies, do a great job.
The night at the races is something extraordinary. Everybody should buy a ticket and attend it. It goes towards the association, the senior center here, and they do a great job. And that's like a celebration. Everybody gets together, and I do miss that activity. Recreation.
So here we are, we're virtual. Welcome to the event. Party's a little quieter this year, but have a good time at home while I talk to you. So here we are, we've got the event. We probably more than anything need to thank our sponsors who, even without having hundreds of people here for the event, have reached out to help our senior center. Thank you so much for that. The need's not going to go away. The meals are going to continue to be needed. The support is going to continue to be needed by our seniors. While we are driving for and planning already in-house for how we will safely reopen when we're able to do that for not only our staff and our seniors, but all of our volunteers, many of whom are seniors themselves, we know it's not going to be tomorrow. So here we are for our event. Many of you have already jumped in to help us. We did a virtual run and walk that many of you were a part of, and we'll probably maybe even, here's your hint for the future, insider tip. We may give that a whirl again next spring. We may be back with that one, so stay tuned. But in the meantime, we also worked on our auction. Many of you have bid on items. You've seen the great trips and golf and just art and all other sorts of things that we have. That's still going on, and we encourage you to take a look there because there are still items that are available and will continue to be available for a while.
So the services of the Senior Center need to continue even during this pandemic time. So we're very thankful for the people that continually support the activities either through their time, through their talent, or through their money. So continue to support the Senior Center during this very difficult time. And we appreciate any support you can give. Thank you.
Thank you so much for participating at a week at the races with the Westchester Senior Center. We hope you enjoyed it.
As a board member of the Westchester Area Senior Center and an associate of Wesy Bank, I thank you for participating in this year's event. Hope you had a great time.
Thank you so much for participating and hope you had a fantastic time.
Me and the club wish you the best, and we hope you stay safe.
Thank you for participating at the Week at the Races for the Westchester Senior Center. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And just remember, Westchester Senior Center rocks and they still need your help.
We're very happy and proud to be able to help the Senior Centre throughout this crisis in the area. They've now served over 50,000 meals to seniors with our help and obviously with the help of the community as well. Thank you for participating and I hope everyone had a good time.
Thanks for participating. Hopefully we'll see you in person next year.
We're so grateful for your participation in this event, and we do hope that as we get to the other side of this pandemic, we will once again be able to visit in person, and we will see you then. Blessings to you.
Thank you so much for participating. We hope you had a wonderful time, and we hope to see you in person next year at Night at the Races.
From our Westchester Area Senior Center staff, thank you for your support of our center and seniors.